Well, good morning, everybody. Isn't that beautiful lighting on all my dirty laundry? Look at all of it. So I'm pretty sure by the time this video, or you all see this video, everybody is going to be feeling better. But we have sickness going through our house right now, and Peter woke up Well, he went to bed Monday. I suppose I can get on camera here. I haven't even gotten ready yet here for the day. But Peter woke up, he went to bed Monday, woke up in the middle of Monday night, and he was throwing up and very sick. And then Tuesday he was tired but feeling like, he was like, wow, that went through me really fast. Then we had Tuesday, people seemed to be doing okay. Wednesday, everybody was doing fine. Last night was Wednesday night, and Maria, right before bed, was like, I don't feel good, and then it started with her. And now this morning, Joe actually got up, and then a little bit later, I was like, where's Joe? Well, he was in bed sleeping, so he went back to bed, and he is still sleeping, and it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning already. So we are just kind of moving slow, been stripping beds. Laundry has been piling up, and that is what I have here. So I actually brought all my baskets right out here in front of the washing machine, and it just helps remind me, because this isn't where I keep my laundry. I keep it in that bathroom that's like back over there. This is just going to help remind me that I have to get through all of this today. I did already run a load. I had a blanket and 2 pillows that you know what happened to those. So anyways, we already got those through, and now I'm just going to start on like my light load. I have a couple dark loads, and then I have a load of towels. I'm going to do the towels last because I am going to run the towels with some bleach this time, and I just thought that would also kind of just sanitize the washing machine when it gets to that point. So here we go. And this is the homemade laundry soap that I've been making. This is a combination of borax powder, washing soda, and ground up Castile soap. And so I just put that, I just have it in an ice cream pail, like right over there, and I put about that much. I think this is a ½ cup scoop, if I'm not mistaken. I just put not quite full. I'm going to put that in there. This helps to take a lot of the different odors out, like when you have maybe the odors of, or all of the bodily function odors. It really helps get that smell out. So I'm going to put a little bit in there. I'm also going to use just a small amount of Tide here. I'm going to set my machine. I almost always leave it on normal, but I'm going to increase the temp to hot with an extra rinse and a little bit dirtier soil, just so that all of these clothes can have just a little bit longer. I feel like they're going to need a little longer in the washing machine. So you can see that's going to take just a little over an hour, so my dryer is going to be empty for a little bit, but that's all right. Once that first load comes out, I will just keep this moving along, because the goal is to have all of this done. Well, it's not going to happen by noon because it's already almost 10 o'clock, but maybe by 2 o'clock today. Alrighty, well, I got myself kind of pulled together here a little bit, and Peter, what we have going here, Peter is actually working on hunter safety. So hunter safety now, they kind of do this whole online portion of it that they have to do. They have to score. They have to get 80% or better on all the quizzes. How many are there going to be? 9? 9 quizzes, buddy? I should probably not interrupt him right now while he's trying to pay attention to that. But anyway, so that's what's going there. And then Maria just finished her time for learning. She's actually in her room doing reading. Joe is still sleeping, and Sam is in his room doing his schoolwork. I know people ask about Sam, you know, what's going on with him and everything. He's still around. He just is not always here when I'm filming, and he's gone a lot. So he's off to school in the afternoons, and then he works here on the marsh when he gets done with school, and then a lot of times he goes and works out and stuff like that. So he's gone a lot. All right, well, I was just coming to look at my meal plan, which has completely gotten turned upside down. Actually, when I wrote this up, I did not realize that our church was going to be having Stations of the Cross on Wednesday nights, as well as a soup supper. And so we went to the soup supper last night, which I believe was the first, yes, because last week was Ash Wednesday. So we went to the first one last night, and now all of my chicken meals that I have planned for this month, I guess, as long as we keep going to the stations on Wednesdays and participating in the, and then partaking in the soup supper, I won't be making suppers for the Wednesday. So I'll have all of these meals that I won't be making unless I transfer them to another day, that type of thing. So I was just going to go through here and cross off the things that we've already done. I made that pistachio fruit salad, which was horrible. Okay, we did the nachos, and we did the taco salad already. We did the chicken noodle soup and homemade bread. We did, What else have we done on here already? Oh my goodness, we haven't done anything. I don't understand how we've been eating because we haven't been making these meals, but somehow, I think it's because I made a huge pot, like so much chicken noodle soup. And then I made a lot of Amber's creamy potato soup that one night because I was taking soup for the kids, for their play directors. Anyway, we haven't made a lot of these, but tonight I am going to make this meal. No, I am going to make, where is it? Do I not even have it? No, right here. I'm going to make steak salads tonight. And I think I'm going to make the pepper jack potatoes tonight just because I've been wanting those and it just hasn't been working with our schedule to make those. So I'm going to do that tonight. So let me get out the steak and I'm going to get that marinating. So I'm going to use the marinade that I use on my summer steak kebabs, which is on page 26 in my cookbook. And what it is, it's just oil, soy sauce, honey, vinegar, ginger, garlic powder, and that's it. I'm going to get that all mixed into this container here, and then I will add the steak, and we'll just let that marinate. And my steak is thawed because I put it in the refrigerator actually on Monday, so now it's actually 100% thawed, which is so nice to be working with thawed meat. These are what we call butterfly steaks. You can see kind of the shape. Actually, what Warren does is he cuts one thicker steak and then cuts it almost all the way through so it opens up. And that's just the type of steak we cut quite often out of our venison. And this would be mainly cut out of the back straps.
Something good to know?
But you have the blanket.
They will. There's blanket.
It'll be like 50.
But Sister Lucy dismissed the class for lunch. The students chatted as they got up from their desks.
2, 1.
Oh, it worked! That's cool.
Whoa.
Not all of them fell on me.
And look, these all stayed on.
Yeah, how cool. Lights are coming out of the dryer right now. I hope everything got dried well. Feels like it. Mattress pad, always have to give that a good feel to make sure. All right, load 2 is coming out of the dryer and it's already after 2. I thought I was going to get all 4 of these done by 2. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, it's been pretty quiet around here. We've been doing a lot of sitting on the couch and reading. Maria's napping now. Peter and I were playing chess because he's the one that's feeling the best right now. Joe got sick. He started with the throwing up here just before lunch. Oh, look, someone has a little wrapper in the washing machine. So I'm going to transfer this one over and we're just going to do, I guess we'll be doing load 4 here shortly. Well, I feel like I've had a pretty boring day here for you guys today, but that's just how it is when people are sick. And I wasn't anticipating, I was actually thinking that Maria was probably just going to rest most of the day and that Joe was going to be feeling fine and Peter was going to be fine and everyone else was going to be fine. And then when Joe came down sick, it just changed the whole day. So anyway, this afternoon, still we've had a really quiet afternoon. I did fold some laundry. I have to go out there and get I think the last load, like my 4th load, into the dryer. But let me show you what I just did. So Peter wanted to make some puppy chow, which he did, and we only had a little tiny bit of powdered sugar left. And he's like, Mom, is this the end of it? And I said, yes, it is. And so I saw Becky do this, I believe in her stories or a reel or something. And I was like, hey, let's give it a try. So we just made powdered sugar. It is so easy. I just poured a whole bunch of granulated sugar in here, and then we just put it on high, and all of a sudden it starts to turn into powdered sugar. And look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It feels just like powdered sugar. It's a little bit warm. Definitely creates some heat. So we're going to let it cool, but I'm just going to get all that poured in here. And I just kept making it because I figured if I'm making it, I might as well make a whole bunch and just get my container filled up. When Sam got home from school, we were showing him what we did, and he's like, well, is one any cheaper, to do? And I said, yeah, it is. I said, because actually a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar at Aldi right now, I think is around $1.59, if I'm not mistaken, and a 4-pound bag of granulated sugar at Aldi right now is right about $2.35. And since 2 pounds is right around, let's just say $1.50, and 4 pounds is just over $2. If I bought two 2-pound bags of powdered sugar, it would be about $3 or a little bit more. So it is a savings to do. And it's so easy. It literally took probably, I mean, if I wasn't filming to do a story for Instagram, it would have taken me under 5 minutes to get it done. It's really quick. It's time to get the pepper jack potatoes in the oven. So I have a casserole and I have it sprayed. And I have 8 potatoes. They're not real big, but I'm just going to slice these thin. Alrighty. After each potato, I'll just bring it over here, put it into my casserole dish. I have my oven preheating to 375. So there's the potatoes. I actually am going to use a mix of cheese tonight. So I have some cheddar jack, and I have some sliced pepper jack and some Swiss. I'm not going to use the Swiss, but I'm going to use some of the sliced pepper jack and then the shredded, and get that layered up on top of the potatoes. I also am going to put a few dollops of butter on here, but go easy on the butter. The first time I made it, I actually followed a recipe and it was way too buttery. And that's what it looks like. I'm going to do one more layer with these 4 potatoes, and I will do the same thing. I'm going to foil it and get it into the oven. I'm talking quick right now. My battery is going to die, so I won't be able to show you that part, but when it comes out of the oven, I will have a fresh battery in, and I will show you the finished product. Okay, so I just pulled this out. It was in the oven at 375 degrees for 45 minutes, and I'm just going to check the potatoes. Okay, I feel like they could go just a little. Yes, I feel like they could go a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is put the foil back on and put these in for another 10 minutes.